Dream just said something I never thought I'd hear him say. He might never play Minecraft again. And no, this isn't clickbait. In the new video, Dream opened up about something he's been hiding for months, and it's honestly one of the saddest things that he's ever shared. So here's what happened. Dream recently uploaded a video titled, "I might not play Minecraft again." And when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be one of those dramatic titles he uses sometimes. But the second he started talking, you could feel it. This time, it was real.
But for those of you who don't know, I broke my wrist. And I broke my wrist actually over 6 months ago. And yes, I'm in a cast right now, which is kind of pointing towards the problem.
Dream broke his wrist. And not just a small injury. We're talking about one of the hardest bones in the body to heal. It all started around more than 6 months ago. Sapnap, yeah. That Sapnap was training for a boxing match with Tubbo, and he asked Dream, can you help me spar just as a friend? Not a serious fight, no cameras, just practice. And obviously Dream said yes, even though he'd never ever boxed before. And that's when everything went wrong. During the sparring, Dream threw a punch the wrong way. He hit with his wrist instead of his knuckles, and it instantly fractured a bone called the scaphoid. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's a small bone in your wrist that controls a ton of your movement and flexibility. It also has only one artery supplying blood to it, meaning that if the artery gets cut off, parts of the bone can literally die.
You're supposed to hit with your front of your knuckles, and use the power of your forearm into it, not actually hit with your wrist. So I broke a bone called the scaphoid. And for those of you that are not familiar, it is one of the hardest bones in the body to heal. My luck. Yes, one of the hardest bones in the body to heal. It's because there's only one artery, I guess, that goes to the bone. And so if you break it, then parts of the bone can't properly receive blood and therefore can't heal as easily. And I actually didn't go into the doctor for a while. I avoided going into the doctor. I didn't know it was broken. And apparently it's actually pretty common when you break your scaphoid for you to do that because it feels differently than other breaks. Like there's less pain because of the blood flow.
But here's the crazy part. Dream didn't even realize that it was broken. He thought it was just a sprain. So he wrapped it, threw on a splint, and went right back to playing Minecraft. That means during the Quavis duel, during the manhunt, and in multiple uploads, Dream was literally playing with a broken wrist. He said he noticed his aim was off, his timing felt weird, and his PvP didn't feel right, but he ignored it. Then months later, when he finally got an x-ray, the doctors told him the truth. The bone hadn't just cracked, it had actually started to deteriorate. They told him flat out, if they don't fix it soon, he might lose his wrist mobility permanently. And for anyone, that's bad. But for Dream, a guy whose entire career is built on precision, timing, and gameplay, that's terrifying. So he had to go into surgery. They took a bone from his forearm, grafted it into his wrist, and placed a screw inside to hold everything together. And now, months later, he's still in a cast, still healing, still unsure if he'll ever play Minecraft like before again. So Dream said it himself. He's scared. He's confident that he'll recover, but there's a part of him that doesn't know if he'll ever have the same speed, the same aim, the same feeling that made him the player that he used to be. So after the surgery, Dream's situation didn't magically get easier. The operation itself was complicated. They took a bone, grafted it from his forearm, and inserted a screw to stabilize the scaphoid. Basically, it was a last chance move to make sure that the bone would heal properly. And even now, months later, he's still in a cast, still going through treatment, and still uncertain about what the future holds. What makes this story so intense is not the injury itself, but the timing. Dream has built his career on speedrunning and PvP. Things that require split-second reactions and flawless wrist movement. The same wrist that's healing right now is the one that carried him throughout all these countless manhunts, all these countless duels, and record-breaking runs. It's not just a physical challenge, it's a threat to the very skill that made him Dream. He's been going through physical therapy, trying to regain strength and mobility, but that's only part of the battle. During his recovery period, he's also been posting videos, but here's the thing, most of those were pre-recorded. While we've seen his new content, Dream's actually been mostly off-screen, focusing on healing. And that makes this confession even more raw. He's been hiding the struggle from his fans, only revealing the full story now, months later, when the reality really hit hard. The impact of this is huge for the community. Dream isn't just any creator, he's a pioneer. His gameplay has inspired thousands of speedrunners, content creators, and casual players alike. Knowing he might step back, even temporarily, shakes the world. And it's not about pity, it's about understanding the stakes. We're literally talking about a player who competed at the highest level while injured. Think about that. He fought in duels, PvP battles, manhunts, all with a broken wrist, if I may say it again. So now, that leaves us with one question. Where does Dream go on from here? That's the question everyone's been asking. And honestly, even he doesn't know exactly what the future holds. But if there's one thing we do know, it's that Dream doesn't quit. Even with a broken wrist, months in a cast, surgery, and the long road of physical therapy ahead, he's already thinking about the comeback. He's visualizing training, grinding, and pushing himself harder than ever before. The same determination that took him from uploading Minecraft videos in his bedroom to becoming one of the biggest names in gaming. And that's exactly what will drive him through his recovery. For his fans, this is more than just a status update. It's a lesson in patience, resilience, and hope. We see a creator who is human, who struggles, who fears the worst, but refuses to let that define him. His vulnerability makes every past achievement feel even more impressive, and every future goal feel within reach. And honestly, it's inspiring. Watching Dream face this challenge reminds us that setbacks don't have to be the end. They can be the start of something even greater. And a comeback story isn't exciting because it's easy. It's exciting because of the struggle, the fear, and the perseverance behind it. So while we don't know exactly when or how Dream will return to Minecraft, one thing is certain. When he does, it will be legendary. The community will be there, supporting him, celebrating every step, and witnessing the next chapter in a story that's already historic. Dream's journey isn't about a game. It's about courage, growth, and proving that even the greatest players face challenges and rise above them. With that being said, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell so you know when I've posted my next video. Goodbye.